Hello, it's me again. I'm gonna play for you some more FGO. Yes. Let's continue with Shinjuku. Both in SMT4 still, and in this game also still. Oh boy, let's first check if we are live. That's the first thing I do. Okay. At least we're live. Hello? Hello? Okay, yeah, I can hear myself. Okay. Good. Transforming Vagabond Part 2, let's go. It's no, yes. Should be fine. Shakespeare's monster and at last. Show these guys what you've got. Who's gonna be? A Spriggan, oh. It's not a Spriggan. The design is different, that's... Here as in Shakespeare's era. A Shakespeare's play. Oh. That thing is no King Lear. No, it is not abomination. I can see.
戦いですか？いいですよ。お付き合いします。
Is it a clown? Okay.
手慰めですね。炎のように激しく。高くついたわね。宝具展開。はいはい。待ちわびていました。最果ての幼いあなたへ。あなたを信じて、あなたを投げて、今も私は走っています。胸に宿る星の小顔。ホークビルスタイルスト。どうかしら。羽のように。
That's a clown on top of his head.
セット。
いじった方がいいんじゃないか？
いい出来です。私の本気見たいんだ。
Oh wait, can do actually more damage with. I forgot.
何事もやればできるさ。
いいわ。はいはい。 ゲートオープン光栄に思いなさい。これが私の
Like a lot how she actually fires off Venus. Well, in the meantime, is he from Venus? He's a woman? She's a girl of Venus. Does she love it or hate it? An answer?
はいはい。
I never know.
的確かと待ちわびていました。どうかしら。
ご苦労様。じゃあ次に行こう。
Now I'm thinking about Mars, dude. Mr. Mars is coming later. much later. Guys on from Mars, we got Mr. Roma, and she lives in Venus, of course. It's a woman. So you're a fool if you think I would lose to a musical outlaw like you. Man. That was an even better show than I'd hoped, but I think it's time for the curtain call now. Master! Oh. What's gonna happen? So hi! Ototakai! Adios amigos! And bye bye everyone at Galdia. Please be safe, okay. Mesh? What? Oof. Let's go, Battle Tower. A great prison thing. Huh. That's from the show. Ooh. I don't like this one, but fine. Let's go with this one. Oh! Wait. Can I do it from here? Check the skin. Profile. Random. How do I do random again? Oh my god. It's on? Oh! Okay. Think it's correct. Oh, and this one too is also... Ah, but no. No, never mind, because that's a lolly. There we go. Safe. Almost brought out the lolly. A message. The damned archer. Can't believe he put Master in danger just to draw me out. No, that's not it. I already had an idea of who I am. In which case, it's already deduced my true name, and from that, my identity. I don't like taking center stage myself, even less if he's my opponent. At any rate, I suppose I'll go alleviate Master's concerns. Okay. What you gonna do? Morning sunshine! Where am I? I think I'm in the evil headquarters. I bet you're wondering where you are right now. Yes. It is the headquarters of the League of Phantom Feet, yes. Okay. Huh? Don't worry, I'm pretty sure you're not hurt. You'll end up a lot more than hurt if you try to escape though. Anyway, the truth is, I just brought you here on a lark. So in advance, if the boss kills you... Your boss? What? Yep, our boss. Embodiment of evil itself, the real archer of Shinjuku. Archer! It's really you, but you're not the same person, are you? That is correct. I am evil, and he is good. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that voice. Thanks to the Holy Grail's power, I managed to tear out all that was good and kind in me. Such things would only be a hindrance in my battle against my rival. However, I did not expect that such detritus would gain a consciousness of its own in the process. Let alone that I would run off and attempt to impede us. Of course, he was little more than a minor pest scurrying around until you showed up. Now the Berserker of Shinjuku has been defeated and the rider shows no sign of returning. Okay. Nonetheless, we still have 2 servants at our disposal. The plan will proceed without issue. Plan to destroy the planet? So you do know. It is just as you imagined, Oni-chan. Our goal is nothing less than the complete and total annihilation of this planet. Do you think it's impossible? I assure you. It is well within my capability. Oh my god. I firmly believe that. And so do those who follow me. The world will end in the year 1999. What was once fanciful nonsense will become harsh reality. Oh, okay. I see. Why would you do something like that? I use my motive. I suppose it's because I'm a mathematician. I have calculated the power needed to destroy the planet. So why wouldn't I want to test my equation to see if it was correct? I see you're having trouble accepting my reason. I suppose I can't blame you. But this is simply what it is to be a mathematician. I am proud to be evil and despise those who defy me. But I'd prefer Caldia not interfere. But I would prefer Caldia not interfere. Ah, okay. If I killed you, they just sent another master. Yeah. Really? Okay. Believe that. So let's make a deal, Oni-chan. I shall send you back to Caldia. In return, Caldia leaves us alone. I could never do that. I will never leave you alone. You need me. You're Bossan. Of course you could. Just ask Leonardo da Vinci to explain the situation to you later. At any rate, feel free to take your time and think it over. There's no reason to kill you anytime soon. I think you're still something I need to kill. Then talk about having the devil's own luck. You're a hell of a go? You know that? Girl? Anyway, you just sit tight for a while, alright? And no, why don't you just keep him company? He's the kind of guy who goes nuts without someone around anyway. He'll be happy to talk to you. Who? Shakespeare? Ah yeah. Oh hi, if it isn't the wonderful master of Caldia. It's me, William Shakespeare. It has been quite some time now. What with the change? The hell? I'm told they're specifically designed to hold servants. As a caster, there's little I can do about them. Oh! The truth is, when they captured me, they spent the whole day torturing me. Oh! Sweet are the uses of adversity. My foot? Ah, it's horrible. Oh yeah, Shakespeare's totally telling the truth there. Okay. He only agreed to making layers for us recently after he was tortured. Ah, okay. I'm just glad I could be of service, you piece of dung. How about I torture you even more painfully next time? And you make a... How about Macbeth? That guy was immortal, right? Great! Can't wait to get started. A fine mess this is. At any rate, I'm surprised to see you here. How can we escape? Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm not in much of a position to be of any assistance in that regard. While you may not be similarly restrained as a human, I'm afraid it would be difficult for you too. There are many hornets patrolling the grounds, along with the multitude of King Lears I have been forced to create. At least I finally just about run out of sentences praising or decrying that letter. Okay. I'm so sorry, Miss One-chan. If only I hadn't written so many historical masterpieces. Oh boy. Glad to see you're still you. I must say I'm curious why you are gazing at me so fondly, but I'm glad to see you in good health. Still, from what little I heard, it was quite a foolish escapade. You're being captured and all. Oh, I'm not being critical of you, Miss One-chan. I'm talking about the archer of Shinjuku. It would be foolish to believe he didn't have at least some idea of the assessing of Shinjuku's ability. But in that case, why wouldn't he be wary of Hassan after he appeared out of nowhere? That is strange. Well then, why don't we take a look at this from a new angle? Yes, as the detective might. If it makes no sense for him to have believed that Hassan was who he claimed, then perhaps he was aware of his true identity all along. Okay. For the glance, this would appear to be a betrayal on his part. It's not, I think. Yeah, I trust him. I don't suppose he trusted anything you see a letter. You're doing great, Master. I hope you know that. Oh. Huh? Guess he did. Like on my back. Slap. Like one of those April jokes. Kick me. Excellent. And let us see what he had to say. Don't worry, your life is not in danger. Help is sure to come. Okay. When he does, they will explain everything. My deepest apologies for frightening you. That's all it says. So we may not have betrayed you, but there are still many questions remaining. Perhaps I can answer them. Who goes there? My name is Edmond Dantes. Some call me the Count of Monte Cristo. Count of Monte Cristo? Keep your voice low, One-chan. The Archer of Shinjuku sent me here to help you. Or rather, he set me up so that I would have no choice. At any rate, we need to hurry. Shakespeare, I wish I could rescue you too, but I'm afraid I'll have to leave you behind. What a tragedy, though I do understand your position. But... No, it's quite alright. I may be subjected to more torture, but I doubt they'll kill me for a while yet. Right now, your safety is the utmost important, Miss One-chan. Oh! Worry not about me, but do come rescue me later, when you can. Oh, please. I know, good luck, Shakespeare. And to you. Good luck. seems we have been found out. Hurry, master. And don't worry. Security is a mere trifle. Good. Uh-oh. Here comes King Lear. Shakespeare, why did you have to go and write these things into existence? Sorry, master, but I'm afraid I'm not at my best right now. Hope you can figure a way out of this. Okay. Let's figure it out.
よし、戦いだ。苦手だけど全力で行こうか。
Yes, let's go. Full throttle.
どんな時も軽やかに。
What you say, Apfelgoon? Are you Apfelschießen too?
頑張ってね。
Oh, actually, they fit together. Look at this. It's perfect. It's like they're sisters. Holy hell. That's nice.
楽しい時間はここま
But
でだ。
Ultimate is the same. It's the same lame
よ
animation.
し、ですね。
Ah, that's so lame. Oh my
や
god.
る。物語を語りましょう。旅立ちの誓い。グゼの童
The ugly
話。
one.
幾度跳ねは汚れても冬の谷は雨を越えてその希望は消えはしない。ホープウィル・キャメロット。剣のマーク。やっちゃって。グローアップ。
At least some of the animations are different.
終わったらみんなで。
It has some.
夢のように話
Hopefully, no matcha has a.
よ
Not my
よ
thing.
ーし、そっか、行く。決めちゃうんだ。大きく華やかに突撃です。健やかにたくましく。
And 300,000. Fine.
こちらですね。
So, okay.
頑張ってね。
Then.
君の道行きを信じよう。さあ、行きなさい。
ハイロー展開。内緒ですよ。楽しい時間はここまでです。ホーリーレイ。
Oh, that's so little damage.
我が祈りをここに。落葉に郷愁を、大芸に典型を、無垢なる天使を、海に来たれ、オセアンラレグレス。物語を語りましょう。旅立ちの誓い、グゼの童話。幾度羽は汚れても冬の谷は雨を越えてその希望は消えはしない。ホープウィル・キャメロット。
No, he's still alive. Mm.
一息入れましょう。眩しいです。ハイロー展開。リース・ホーリーレイ。光をひそやかに。主よ、このバカンスを捧げます。
But it's over. I hope.
そっか、行く。
お望みのままに。
よーし、はーい。
Maybe not.
そう
Nah.
どうせこうだっ
退散。
There
あと
goes
は
Merlin.
任せる
Okay.
よ。
開いた。 我が舌を喜ばせろ。望みを声にせよ。やる。世の行く手が阻めぬ。
Alright.
戦闘終了。次は普段の私でお願いします。
Okay. Let's continue. Oh! Like, is there nobody? It's like a girl girl? I see. A girl? No? How you call it? Garu. Yes. Girl. There's nobody, eh? It's like the 5-star one. That's so lame. Fine, let's go with Mordred. Where is she? She disappeared? Oh, yeah. Let's go. Mordred. Is she arts or? I don't know. I think she's arts, yeah. Wow, she has a spicy stuff equipped. Holy hell. Okay, let's switch out. I want something new. Can I? That's... I want to play with something else. Oh, you. And then... do I have... Where's my brother? Where's my brother? Where's my dude? Holy hell. Is he still level 7? He's still level 70, that's why I was searching for him too high. Now let's set up. I got him at NP4 now. See? NP4. Hey, I didn't forget. And then... still not MP5. Don't know how I missed the last one. It should be fine. This is a good team. Something different. Looks like our escape was a success. Don't try to contact Caldiaders yet. The enemy is likely using the signal to track us. So I think it's better if I continue to jam it for the time being. Can I ask you something? What is it, Master? Who are you? Because you're not the Count of Monte Cristo, I believe. Remarkable! You are absolutely correct. I am not the proud vengeance seeker at all. And believe me, I was well aware of it during the battle. But how did you figure it out? He hates being called Edmontantes. Now I see. I knew I couldn't fool you for long, Master. Went to a bit of effort to change my speech patterns, you see. I wondered if I might have been giving too much away. But even so, I did well to notice. A good show. Alright, let's dispense with the disguise then, shall we? Oh! I believe this is the first time we met since Camelot, Miss One-chan. Holmes! Pity your well-read friend Miss Kirillite isn't here to join us, but I suppose there's nothing for it now. How did you get here? Like, what the hell? Good question! Let me start from the beginning. Okay. Do you remember when we met at Atlas Institute? Yes, it appears you do. Well, there's a reason I continue to race shift from London to Camelot to Shinjuku. You didn't need my help to restore humanity. I suppose I could have offered advice, but so could the others. The same was not true for the incident that would happen afterwards. At the Atlas Institute, I was trying to find out if one thing in particular was possible. Whether or not a singularity could occur after humanity had been completely restored. Huh? It turns out that such a thing was very possible indeed. The Hermes warned that if humanity were to move from being incinerated to being restored, this distorted history would end up creating enormous remnants. Specifically, remnants of numerous powers that could have threatened the entire world, but were wiped out by history playing out correctly. To date, the counterforce, or perhaps something else, has worked to restrain or dispose of these remnants before they could pose a threat, but when humanity moves towards restoration, their power returns from the cracks of history. They're almost like hidden malware that tries to infect your computer and you go to reboot it. Okay, sure. Anyway, Hermes calculated that if a new remnant were to occur, it would be here in 1999 Shinjuku. Still don't know why, but there is one strong possibility. What's that? No, I'd better not say anything until I know for certain. Now, don't give me that look. Typical him. Watson used to give me that exact look. At any rate, that's why I'm here. Now, let's say we keep going, Miss One-chan. Yes. Oh yes, I still have to tell you the most important thing of all. I'm not completely confident that I have laid bare all the mysteries Shinjuku hides. Oh, words fail you see, I see. Indeed, ordinarily, I would never divulge a theory that I was still in the middle of formulating. Doing so could cause you all to make errant predictions, potentially leading to grave mistakes. However, there is an exception to every rule, and this case is one such exception. Okay. The reason is simple, his fingerprints are all over it. Oh. Threads that should lead to him become entangled and twisted, eventually ensnaring you in a trap. And before you know it, he has you in his grasp just where he wants you. Okay. However, there is only so much one can see by observing a spider's nest from above. And if one takes too long to investigate, the wind could blow away the evidence like so much sand. Thus I have chosen to leap into the spider's web. At first perhaps that's why he wanted all along for me to take the stage. I imagine if Miss Kirillite were here, she would be screaming right about now. Okay. At any rate, let me tell you exactly who we are up against. My nemesis, a demonic mastermind who disappears without a trace of evidence. He and his subordinates spin threads, each of which leads to the spider lying in wait. In order to reach him, I had to evade every one of these threads, sometimes disguising myself entirely. However, I soon learned that even this wasn't enough to find evidence that could convict him. In time, I began referring to him as the Napoleon of crime. Okay. But his real name is James Moriarty. He and the Archer of Shinjuku, who first bonded with you when you arrived here, are one and the same. Ta-ta-ta! That is why I hesitated to reveal myself. Moriarty would never side with good and virtue. There must be some sort of plot. Regardless, I knew my presence would only end danger. The moment I arrived in Shinjuku, I could sense that he was here. As such, there is little doubt that he is similarly aware of me. Given how weak the good Moriarty spirit origin is. I didn't think the same would apply to him, however, it seems that over the course of deducing his true name, he's managed to sniff out my presence. That being the case, there is no point in my pretending to be the Count of Monte Cristo. And now that I have removed my disguise, the game is well and truly afoot. No longer am I the spectator, I am a participant. Which means that it is now only a matter of time before Moriarty and I face each other. In truth, I did all I could to remove any mention of him in Watson's writings. In part it was because, if possible, I wished to fight him on my own. But the other part is that I instructed Watson to write about him as little as was possible. In terms of pure strength, there are surely countless servants who surpass him. No doubt there are also many who exceed him in charisma, especially those from the Age of Gods. But when it comes to evil charisma, so devilish fiendish plans that are carried out without requiring him to lift a finger, he is in the class of his own. Okay. Indeed, I feared what effect Moriarty might have on the world. Thus, I asked Watson to depict him as simply and austerely as possible. Now, here is the real problem. Moriarty claims to have split into good and bad personas. The bad one took the power of the true name and expelled the good one from his domain. However, as I see it, this just doesn't add up. After all, I had sensed almost no traces of good from him. And yet the Azure Shinjuku who protected you was sincere in his actions. When he saved you from the fearsome rider of Shinjuku, he did so with no regard for his own life. Nor did it seem like he did so because he had some scheme in mind that would guarantee his survival. Sheer dumb luck was the only reason he survived, and I realized that I was utterly at a loss. So Archer is Moriarty. That he might be an imposter, but that would seem to be the case, which leaves us with a problem. He really is a good Moriarty. It's almost like one of those protagonists suffering from amnesia. I think so too. I think that's the reason why. It's fine. This really is a problem. I'd never believed such a person could even exist in this world. Still, while your life may not be in danger, I can't say I approve of the way he let you get abducted. He let me what? Why that little mother? Well, you would likely have been abducted at some point anyway, and he knew I would rescue you too. Now then, I advise you not to try and hide anything from him. Feel free to tell me all about this talk. I know you're concerned, but don't worry, he already knows everything that's happened. That I don't understand how, but you know, it's fine. Maybe because he's threats, like he's a spider or something, I don't know. He knew you would get kidnapped, meet his older self, and that I would rescue you. He even knew that his true name would be revealed afterwards. Along with his doubts, I still harbor. Naturally, he's never met me in person, but he is certain nonetheless. Even if he doesn't know his true name, he will have sufficient information to deduce it. It is something Moriarty would never fail to do. In that sense, we are very much alike. At any rate, once everyone is here, I have something else to tell you. Exactly what destroying the world really means. I say, you there. Me? Yes, you. What a lovely face you have. I dare say, your complexion is marvelous. You're the very picture of health. You must be highly nutritious. What? I'm an Onechan? Not yeah. Now, should I go with the rare or well done? I can never decide. Steak! Steak! The wealthy like me are meant to eat fine steaks. Commoners are supposed to eat swine. Oh, one of my stature can't eat swine. That would mean you healthy people are more affluent than me. I see someone's at the end of the rope. Why is everyone here like this? What the hell? There have been severe food shortages here ever since Shinjuku fell into the state. Of course, now there is one source of food that remains in abundance. After all, most good people here are dead and gone. Those that remain are either spellcasters or killers. And man-eaters, apparently. So on that note, Misone-chan, I guess I can count on your help. Fortunately, these should be easier than the King Lear, of course. There are also a lot more of them. Okay. So now he's back to Count of Monte Cristo. They didn't invent his character yet? Like his playable character yet, maybe? Back in the day?
戦闘っすね。まあやれるだけやってみます。
Okay, let's go.
この輝きは夏の躍動。この日差しこそ私の魅力。
Funny. Ah, yeah, I need to read. These are 50%. Alrighty.
行くぞ。かしこまり。
よし。
ザブンだ。
I did some damage. Oh. I'm stiff. Oh Jesus. Whew. Wow. Stretching my body. Wow. Feels good.
ただいま整備中。そら来い。行くぞ。よっしゃ。そらよっと。
Is he a free character actually more better? Is there animation? Didn't age well. There's nothing special about it. She just hits with her surfboard.
Yes. 了解。はい。
Let's go with this one. Crit. Crit, yes. That's my brother. That's my brother. Indeed.
マスターの視線独り占めにしてあげる。かしこまり。そういうことだし。
Let's go.
試しつがめつに騒げわだつに膝刈り降臨マッカなし。夏森強度降臨ってやっぱマジイケてるし。タッチ。オッケー。
I need help, Mama.
楽しみ。やこれが夏の鈴刈り。ついてこれる？
Also, I should be able to change her costume too, no?
オーグっすね。了解っす。
行くぞ。よっしゃ。
栄光の壊れずの絶世。このひとときだけでも勝った勝った勝ちましたっと。ああ、よかった。
And better stock up on weapons soon. I believe he should be around here. Huh? What? What are you looking at, punk? There you are. I see you, just as bad as disguising yourself as ever. You always see through it. Doesn't matter how much you change your appearance if your gaze remains the same. Ruffians, police officers, yakuza, each has their own distinct way of walking. Miss Ondenchan, allow me to introduce you. This is Mr. Kaburagi? He runs a general store here in Shinjuku. Has everything from demonic beasts, corpses to guns, but will even work on race. Mr. Dante is here, he's one of my best customers. It's always a pleasure to see him. Okay. Don't remember you. You should try to sound a little more earnest when you lie. Let's see what's going on. Today I'm here with someone who seems like they'd make a good hostage. So you were hoping to abduct them in order to threaten me, isn't that right? Wait, what? Okay. I can't put everything past you, well, now you've seen through it. And give you any trouble. Okay. I'll take 20 of the usual things. By the way, Mr. Dantes, I've got a question for you. Now, not might that be? You think the end is almost here? Yes, it may well be. But that doesn't change what needs to be done, does it? You still have to collect swords and sell your wares. May not be a proud profession. At times you may have to sell your hands. So what? What is there to be afraid of? You should be proud, Mr. Kaburagi. Just do what you need to do. Keep that in mind. By the way, I also have some new demonic beasts in, if you fancy that. They could make great parrots. They're very friendly and not a bit picky when it comes to food, yeah. Sure. No thanks. What about you, young lady? Interested in a nice demonic beast? Food's all I need, thanks. Do my ears deceive me? You see, you already have a demonic beast for a pet? More than a demonic beast. A demonic god beast. What sort of beast? Is it the kind that would kill a dreamy-eyed caster on... That's so spot on. That's so spot on. Holy hat. Holy hell, what the hell? How does he know? Thanks for waiting. Hey, you're you? Yes, we'll soon be meeting up with the others after all. I believe her hideout was somewhere around here. And there we go. Alright, shall we go get lectured? Lectured? Ah, but those two, the girls? But of course, Miss Ondenchan. I'm afraid those two, we see, will absolutely leave it after spending the evening worrying so much about you. Yes, let us be off. Sure. What? Oh! The scene is done. Thought there was gonna be more. Alrighty. What? What's this? Preliminary thing? Ah! Okay. Forgot about this. I got on James Moriarty. Nice. Let's continue. Great detective work. Maybe something special? What they're called again? Special characters. And there's none of them have. What? How come no? Ah, here's one, but this is the lame one. That's the Heaven's Hall one. Oh, the updated visuals that I don't like. And this one, also level 1. But King Protea is kinda nice. It's kinda funny. Let's go with King Protea, yeah. Let's do this one. Chuck, you're up. Oh, I need to change my characters then too. Fine. I'll go with this. And this. I think that's nice to have. Yeah, that's a good team. That's a good team. Yeah, good enough. Here we are now to re-establish contact. Oh, Master, are you alright? Oh, here they come. You okay there? I mean, I could tell you were okay because I was monitoring your status, but... Hey there, everyone in one piece. With Sherlock Holmes? Oh! Here she comes. It really is you! Good to see you again, Miss Kitty Light. You too, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad you're in good. Wait, what are you doing there with Master? Rescued me. You jelly? Is that so? How wonderful. You could have contacted us at any point up till now, instead of showing up unannounced. Oh my god. So you were with this suspicious man all this time? I see. What? Is that not good for a little girl like me? To be around suspicious man? Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Sherlock Holmes, the suspicious man in question. I'm technically a caster, but I'm afraid I can be of much help in battle. Please do forgive me. So you're dead weight, huh? Whatever. Anyway, thanks for saving our dumbass master. Okay. Now get lost. Oh no. I'm afraid I can't do that, alright? Archer of Shinjuku, I think it's time you came out now. Hi there, Holmes. It's been a while, hasn't it, old boy? Wonderful to see you again. Well, bye then. What do you think you're doing? Well, when you were taken, I had planned out what I would thought to do best, in course of action. But with the benefit of hindsight, I suppose it really was rather dangerous having me around. Feel awful about it. You must be very scared. I guess what I'm trying to say is... Well, I'm sorry. Apologizing only goes that far. I suppose you're right. Very well then, seeing as we're in Japan, I suppose I must atone with seppuku. It is, I hear, quite excruciating. What a funny criminal gentleman you are. Not to worry, it seems Miss One-chan has already forgiven you. She has. Also, Boku no Hero Academia is the same, like, weirdo guy, like this one. She has? Well, more or less. I've forgiven you a little bit. Oh, thank you, thank you! You are too kind. Indeed, I am. He's right, Master. You are being too kind. The more you let this evil bastard get away with, the further he'll try to take things. That's true. Huh, jealous? Green really isn't your color, you know. My, this little kitten certainly likes to meow. But she still needs to be housebroken. This kitty has claws, bitch, so watch out. Thanks for worrying about me, you two. I wasn't overly concerned. Huh? Worried? About what? At any rate, Archer of Shinjuku, it seems your memory remains incomplete. Nonetheless, you must have some idea of who you are and what you were by now. Well, yes. Considering all these hints that have been dropped, and given how wary I am towards you, there's only one person in the world I could be. You're wary of Mr. Holmes? You don't mean you're... Please refrain from saying anything further, Miss Kirklight. Let's wait for him to say it on his own accord. Yes, well... As you have deduced, I do indeed know your true name, and have already told Miss Onechan as well. At this point, she is just waiting for you to come clean and tell her yourself. I see, so you really know who I am. I do. Very well then, Onechan, I mean master. If you will forgive my transgressions, I shall entrust you with my true name. Of course, there may not be much point now that Holmes has told you what it is, but no matter. After all, I am told this ritual is still quite necessary. Alright then. My name is James Moriarty. I materialized here as a phantom spirit composite fusion. I wish to form a contract with you as your servant, that I may devote to you my full power! Okay. Overly dramatic, but fine. Anyway, that's me, Moriarty. A pleasure to be here. An old man. Just when I thought he couldn't get any more suspicious, Master. You should banish him for good. True, actually, maybe I should. Yeah, he reminds me of one of those cunning foxes that show up in morality tales. If only he's far worse than any fox. He never risks his own life, he only makes plans, leaving the dirty work to his subordinates. What an absolutely despicable villain. That's right, even in Dr. Watson's books, Moriarty was renowned for his villainy. And at Regenbach Falls, he and Mr. Holmes faced off against one another directly, which ended with both plunging down the waterfall. Please be careful, Master. Are you sure there are no waterfalls nearby? Pretty sure it's Shinjuku, alright. There's no waterfalls here. Ah, it pains me to see you so wary of me, Mash. Sniff! Sniff, sniff! Oh, that was just my impression of you from Dr. Watson's writing, so... I do think you're, not too bad. Or at least I think I do. Pay him no heed, Miss Kirklight. He's only pretending to cry. You cat! Have you no mercy? For you, Moriarty, I have no mercy. I will never show mercy when it comes to foiling your plans. Well, I can't blame you for that. Oh then, I believe you have some information for us, Holmes. Ah yes, about destroying these plans. In brief, it is entirely possible. Wait, what? How can that actually be possible? Earth has a number of safety provisions in place. You can't possibly circumvent all of them. Right you are. During the course of this planet's unbroken history, it has withstood numerous crises. Bearing the sudden appearance of alien visitors, it is extremely unlikely that those of us who were born here could manage to truly destroy it. Thus, in order to do so, one must completely overturn one's most basic preconceptions. In other words, what the Lion King attempted to do in the Holy City, and what Edison attempted to accomplish using the Holy Grail's power. Lion King and Edison? Edison with the boring chapter, really? Aha, now I see that that's what foolish nonsense I'm up to. That's just like me. I understand all too well what I'm thinking. Then how about letting the rest of us in on it? What this Lion King Edison person try to do? while Lion King made his sacred lands into a tower and planned to use it to wipe out all of humanity to save for a select few. However, even if he had succeeded in wiping out this generation of humanity, was happening at the time, so he expected that their salvation would soon be forthcoming. It was a shallow, ill-conceived plan, but it was also the result of much agonizing. What an idiot. In that case, he should have just let himself die along with everyone else. This is why I hate kings who charge ahead, trying to solve everything by themselves, of course. I hate kings who just roll over without putting up a fight even more. As for Mr. Edison, he didn't actually end up doing anything, but he did come up with an idea. He says that once he won the Holy Grail, he planned to cut America out of history altogether. Holy hell. So we have the Lion King, who was trying to save a handful of people, even if it meant the destruction of the outside world, and Edison, who tried to cut off his country off from the outside world in order to preserve it forever. Hang on, that would mean, aha, now I see. So that's his plan. Da Vinci? Figured it out already, eh? So your reputation as a genius artist is well deserved. Hang on just a moment, I need to look up something. Quick, whilst I get around, we need to begin an emergency investigation. So what is this plan already? It is not possible to destroy the world. Goethe's objective may have been different, but his plan still took 3000 years to come to fruition. However, it is possible to remove the world from history. In other words, if the world is removed from history, then it can be destroyed. Ha! Well done! Yes, that's exactly it. This is terrible. The world is already devoid of meaning. What do you mean, Da Vinci? I mean that world is already cut off from history. No matter what happens there in Shinjuku, it won't have any effect on humanity whatsoever. I mean, of course it can make things a bit unstable, but no more than the tiniest of tremors. No matter how unstable humanity gets, at this level there will never be any adverse effects. In the worst case, the Shinjuku could be destroyed without issue. It wouldn't even affect Chaldea. So this world is going to be destroyed? Huh. Unless we can find a way to avert it. We're forgetting the most important thing, what will happen to Master. That's the crux of it. Basically everything else hangs on exactly how we bring Onichan home. However, if that world is already cut off from history, we may be able to force a ray shift. If we can, that would solve everything. Yes, that all sounds right, but... Yes, that is how it would play out, isn't it? Shinjuku would remain a hell pit and be destroyed alongside this planet by my other self? That's terrible. No, hear me out. Yes, Shinjuku, the world's with servants, that would all be gone. But if you make it back to Chaldea, in effect, nothing would be lost. I mean, yes, we will lose our lives, but in the end, this Shinjuku would simply revert to oblivion. This seems like part 2 of the story. Like, it doesn't matter what happens to this world, it's a cut-off world, it's fine. It seems the same. It's like the prototype of like part 2 of the story. But in the end, this Shinjuku would simply revert to oblivion. You're wrong! You're so wrong! All of the people I met, oh! And you would say that Miss Onichan, what do you think is Kirillite? As a servant, I would like to place the highest importance of on my master's life. It says, and this may be rather impudent of me, but if Master were to return here to safety and abandon Shinjuku to its doom, well, it just wouldn't be like her. I knew you'd understand, Ash. I'm glad you're my servant. Not at all. Please, just forget I said anything. I can't bear to have you in danger, so I'll look away for a way to rush you home. Jealous? Lol. Don't go kick another beehive. That's a good point. For a moment, I was deathly afraid of my life. As a representative of Caldia, I can just let Onei-chan share Shinjuku's fate. She has fought alongside us for a full year now, and to let her throw away her life. However, as a master, I also wish to respect her wish, says Shinjuku. So I'll ask you just one more time, Onei-chan. There is no point in saving this Shinjuku. Doing so would help neither humanity nor the people here, still worth protecting if any even exist. It wouldn't even be a problem if the servants you have met here were to vanish. This may sound callous, but abandoning Shinjuku would not endanger the restoration of humanity in the slightest. The servants who are there with you now would never blame you for making such a choice. So even taking all of that into consideration, you still believe this Shinjuku is worth saving? I do! I see. Well, it does indeed sound like you. Anyway, that's a relief. Even if it's a forgotten world, that doesn't exist. It needs to be protected by me. I'm protagonist. Oh, wait. Even though you've now saved a world or two, you're still just as caring, optimistic, and possessed of an indomitable fighting spirit as ever. Okay. Alright then, I guess that settles it. You'll have Caldia's full support. Of course, that doesn't mean we won't also lay the groundwork for forced race shifts to bring you home. Alright then, now that you've made your decision, I suppose I had better tell you something else. This new thing you have to tell us has anything to do with why you've been so nervous? Well, if Miss Onei-chan had decided to go home, there wouldn't have been any point in sharing this other truth. I shall now tell you how the culprit, the evil Moriarty, plans on destroying the planet. It is true that with the world divided, Earth's safeguards would fail to work. Nonetheless, destroying the entire planet should remain utterly unfathomable. No matter how great his control over Shinjuku may be, it is not enough to destroy the world. In which case, Moriarty, what do you think you would need to make such destruction possible? Lots of magic energy taken from other humans? To destroy the planets, one would need enough energy to match the scale. I am too good! The energy would then need to be focused toward the Earth's core. Nice. The central destruction point. I would too. It's my plan. Naturally. This is far easier said than done. The sheer amount of energy required for such a task is incomprehensible massive. For example, a meteor falling to Earth would easily meet such energy requirements. But of course, there's no reliable way to predict such an occurrence. Such a thing may generate the requisite energy, but it would not be possible for it to hit the necessary target. In which case, the next thing one would need is a device designed to draw in a passing meteor and direct its impact to the desired coordinates. Oh, that's not what I was thinking. Okay. A gun barrel. So it means something that could load and fire a meteor like a bullet? What? Barrel? At the tower? Indeed, remember, Master, that mysterious tablet stands on Shinjuku's western edge. The one growing taller by the day, as if they were trying to pierce the heavens themselves. That is the device Moriarty will need to complete his plan. Wait, what? That building is an actual gun barrel? But it doesn't even move. How could something like that possibly load a meteor like a bullet? A phantom spirit? Phantom spirit? What does that? What does a spirit that failed to become a heroic spirit have to do with this? I too was puzzled by why Moriarty was so focused on phantom spirits. But upon rereading his book, The Dynamics of an Asteroid, I finally understood. He plans to control a meteor using his servant's abilities. That is why he needs a phantom spirit's power, the power to hit a target no matter the circumstances. Thus the phantom spirit he has summoned is none other than the Freishoot, Max the Free Shooter. Ah, a hunter who made a deal with the devil for 7 magical bullets. That is who Moriarty has absorbed. 6 of his 7 bullets will always hit their mark, regardless of the obstacles in their path. In other words, he has no control over the 7th and final bullet. And that's not all. His ability is more about hitting targets than actually hurting them. Thus, this phantom spirit is usually relegated to nothing more than a character in an opera. That is why Moriarty is taking advantage of. And now I see. It explains why I was summoned as an archer and not a caster. And why I'm able to fire bullets and missiles from this coffin I never used when I was alive. And you couldn't have figured that out sooner. An altar makes an excellent point. I imagine that must be some kind of knowledge I lost during the split. You remember the time limit I mentioned earlier, Mr. Onechan? Once the tower is complete, it won't be long before a meteor comes our way. Once it does, it will jump into the barrel and be fired into the planet. Voila, a magical bullet. Which, if Moriarty's theory is correct, will result in the murder of Earth itself. The most heinous crime committed throughout all of history. A massacre of an unprecedented scale. Oh, you flatter me. That wasn't a compliment, you know? Idiot. At any rate, regardless. So the Lake of Phantom Fiends is working towards correct. Indubitably. I know it's filthy rich coming from me, seeing as I tried to destroy friends and all, but yikes. I mean, that kill all of them too. This is wood. Of course, thinking logically, a servant can never truly die. Nonetheless, if they are still aiding in the world's destruction, they are likely doing so for pleasure, revenge, or some other unknown purpose. Thus their role is to build an enormous wall over Shinjuku and guard the battle. So if you wish to save Shinjuku, our first step must be to neutralize the assassin of Shinjuku. Indeed, the transformation ability is quite formidable. I've been checked, I may well end up cutting down John Alto by mistake. Of course, try it, Ice Bitch Queen, I dare you, but yeah, I agree. And the guy pissed me off, and we should kill him soon. So how do we do that? No, Moriarty. Yes, Holmes, what do you want from me, now that you've robbed me of my job of explaining things? That's what you're upset about. At the rate, I want you to come up with a plan. That is what you excel at, isn't it? Scheming. I excel at foiling plans, but when it comes to crafting them, you're no doubt better. So that's how it is. In that case, I'll need information. Give me everything you have on the enemy, including their dealings with external entities. Very well, here you are. Aha, interesting. Now I see. If you do this followed by that, although... what we really need is sexiness. Do you just say sexiness? But of course, it is absolutely crucial for fan service. Are you certain about this? Martin's plans may appear nonsensical, but in hindsight they nearly always work out well. I understand your concerns, but I think it's worth rolling the dice on. Alright then everyone, we're off to the city to buy clothes. And by buy, I of course mean steal. Yes. What? Finally, my time has come. Are you sure this will work? Oh yes, without a doubt. As for you, Holmes, I shall let you land the final blow. Good grief, I know this was my idea, but your plan is exceptionally reckless. Master, just to make sure it's alright with you to proceed with my plan. I'm not thrilled about this, but it's fine. Naturally, particulars will need to be adjusted on the fly. The crucial will not change. Just assassinate the assassin of Shinjuku. Okay, let's get started. It's dress-up time. But first, go ahead and clear out those ruffians and brainwash collaterals. Okay. They refuse to leave. Makes sense. In that case, is it battle time? Yeah, of course. Oh my. Oh my.
夏の装いですが、何か？もっと小さくなあれ。遠慮ない。見せてみなさい。異論はありません。邪魔ですよ。隠れていてください。虫のように楽。逃がさない。見つけた。余裕です。視線はそのまま。わかりました。いいとも。外します。大きいとか言わないでください。そうだ。ナイス。あがくのですね。大攻防、解消。視線はそのまま聞き届けましょう。気に入りました。私の手にすがりつきなさい。肉体は溶けよう。魂はこの湖。サマープールドジャー。
And also so into it as well. What did you do again? Fine.
私の指は邪魔ですよね。隠れていてください。どこまでもフラフラの花が咲いて、命の海に沈みなさい。アイラー型キュールサイズ。
Oh.
お腹減っちゃったな。
She's hungry? Okay. Getting. So... Ah, that's why the damage was so big. Now I see. Sure. Right on everyone. Let's see if we can change, go out there and raise hell. Change, see? Okay, I guess I will too. Master, not so fast, your outfit is right here. Really? What did I get? Huh? My smoking? Is my smoking finally here? Elegant dance. Ooh, here it comes. It's so sad that those costumes are not available, you know, to create in the game. The MP1 Melvin is so fucking sad. That's so sad to see. An MP2, oof, so sad. Of course you have an MP5 Raiko Lancer, of course. Let's go with this one. Of course you do. Let's go with... I don't like the animation, man. I don't have anything else. And I don't have any other Lancer, really. And this one. Our OG boy. I don't think he would do anything useful. So let's change. Oh, I have her, I forgot. I didn't see. Oh. Okay, let's go. No, I didn't change my costume. Oh, would have been so cool. It's clear it defines a hierarchy. Those with money can hire people to do violence on their behalf. World overflows with money, and with money one can achieve ultimate glory. One can taste foods never seen before, and imbibe liquor never before tasted, all with the power of money. Forget the humiliating past, forget any sense of regret you may have had. Forget all about that incompetent, worthless lord you once served. Achieve glory in this place. Become one with it. Spread money all across Shinjuku. Okay. I guess. May I see your invitation? Very good. Please go in. Sorry, I have to stretch my... Oh! Oh my god. Oh, that's just... Oh, that's nothing special, eh? I can't believe that's actually worked. How was it possible? But this one I want. Who knows? Who cares? I sure don't. I care about your outfit, holy hell. I gotta say though, in that getup, you look like some horrid wax doll. What a coincidence, you look the part of a genuine witch. Shouldn't you be off trying to burn flames? Sounds like you're the one in need of burning. That's not why you're here, to burn things. What's this? These are the radios the old man gave us. What a pain. I don't see why we have to use them. I believe it will be to our advantage not to have our magical energy detected, don't you? Are you sure it isn't merely that you distrust magecraft? I suppose that could have something to do with it. I'm a modern man, top to bottom after all. I'm of course aware of magecraft and even account for it in my plans, but I have never delved very deep into it. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. It's only by ruthlessly targeting the soul bits of humanity you revealed that I was able to close in on you. So that's why you were so friendly with the Mages Association back when we were alive. You probably don't even care for magecraft yourself. At any rate, Master, how are you managing? Why? What's the problem? Seems like a perfect disguise to me. Again, why? It's not why he is upset. Why do I have to disguise myself as a guy? What? Assassin knows what you look like. Your disguise needs to be funny enough to make up for that. What? Did you just say funny? Admit, I don't have much experience in disguising others, but I dare say yours came out rather well. Gee, thanks. Wait, am I Ritsuka Fujimaru now? Like Mr. the dude's main protagonist? Now. Do not be like that, Master. Yeah, you look good. You're a regular Prince Charming. I am not happy about this. I wish Mash could see this. You there. Yes, oh my. Aren't you a pretty picture? What's all your soul? Do you have a camera? Oh. No, I don't. Then be gone from my sight. Now you there. Yes? Do you have a camera? Well, my cell phone does. This picture quality is terrible, but I suppose beggars can be choosers. You wouldn't. I most certainly would. Older John. Hey, for once, we're on the exact same page. Oh my god. I'll get you two for this. Alright, now smile, Master. Let's take a few more to be safe. Now we just need to upload these to Kalia server. Troll! Freaking troll! No, don't be like that. This is a good experience for you. And I'm going to borrow this phone for a while. Go buy a new one. Are you serious? Anyway, when the damn assassin going to show up. I hate this dress so much. Stop flopping around like an idiot. What did you just say? You're kind of showing a lot of skin. I couldn't care less about that, but fine. I'll stop flapping my dress. Never mind that, Master. Seeing how you're also dressed for the occasion, would you care to dance? But we're both girls. We're both girls. Is there a problem with that? Besides, you're dressed like a man now. That's why they did it. I cannot be a girl. Let us enjoy yourselves until the assassin of Shinjuku shows up. I see your skill as a master has done nothing to make you a capable dancer. Sorry. Yeah. No matter, you can learn, of course. I never danced while I was alive either. What? But intuition can make up for that sort of thing. Stop whining and look around. Seems we are at the center of attention. But I don't wanna be. Huh. You're pissing me off. Who cares about dancing? Stop passing that off as intuition. Excuse me, miss, would you mind if... never mind, look at that face. Screw this. I'm gonna burn this whole damn place down. Alright, Cash. Your carrying should help him light up. Really nice. Okay, I see. Mister, please hurry up and find the assassin, otherwise we may all end up in a towering inferno. Alright, One-chan. There are a number of armed men upstairs, most likely bodyguards. Should be here soon. Yes, of Shinjuku always disguises himself when he goes in public. Oh my god, there's so much text, Jesus. Thomas makes me sorry that he will never be able to reveal himself on public in the colored series. Regardless, even if we were able to find his base of operations, force our way in and destroy his noble phantasm, it would simply disappear amidst this chaos. But if we have you and your old glass eye for appraising servants, that changes things. Some may be surprised to see servants, but few will be taken aback by your presence. On top of that, when we leave within enemy territory, this will be yet another dangerous mission. That is why I'm asking you to dress up and fight, as you're both such capable servants. No, what was that expression again? Ah yes. The clothes make the man. Aha. Oh. But I was praising you. Sometimes, Moriarty, it's hard to believe you're my arch nemesis. It's so funny. Here he comes. What? Well, hello everyone. It's so good of you to come. Let me tell you, things as hellish as they are, you are doing a fantastic job of helping us. Thanks to you, those who defy us are keeping quiet. There are fewer wastes of space every day. We appreciate everything you do for us as well. Your hornets have been invaluable in ridding us of riffraff like those ruffians and coloradoras. Yes, we should be thanking you. Oh, how absurdly wonderful. Especially since the world is going to end. Now, let's enjoy ourselves. When it is a night to celebrate, go on, make absolute pics of yourselves. Hey, I distinctly remember that face. That looks like me. Master, please help Ultra calm down. Calm down, please. I'm perfectly calm, Master. But my sacred sword shall not stand for this. It's no use. So, let's not give up just yet, shall we? Maybe I should. What would you like us to do with the money we collected? What else? Use some to buy more food and drink for us. So the rest, let's take over Kabukicho, and when Berserker is gone, we can run a store there. Give them everything they want and take everything they have. Don't believe they had anything of value worth taking. I'm talking about taking three things: pride, love and courage. Ask them whether they'll crawl on their backs and knees to swear loyalty to us. Entice parents to sell off their kids, and kids to sell off their parents? What? Make it so they never even think about the possibility of defying us. That way everyone's happy. Me, you, the entire world. Yes, sir. You know, there are a lot of beautiful women this time. Perhaps we could keep one or two of them. Oh, women, Can't say I care about that sort of thing myself, but let's take a look. Let's see. A Noble Phantasm already. Huh? No way. This can't be right. What the hell is going on? What is it, sir? What is it, sir? Me? Take a look at her. Yes, that's one of the women I... Huh? You know, she looks just like the face you're using today, boss. That's it, you're dead to me. Good. Boss? Summon the Hornets, she's a servant, we need to take her out now. Yes, boss. Make up some excuse to keep sponsors out of here. He obviously plans to involve them. Like a moth to flee me. No, get her. I got permission to reopen communications master. Just have to say, you look great. Oh, I'm going to treasure this photo forever. Please no, I'm begging you. Thank goodness we're not too late. Now then, let's start by taking care of these fellows, shall we? Let's say we cut them down to size. Oh, their costume is gone forever. Such a pity. Okay, now we skip everything from the story. Yup, it's done. There goes the scene. Okay. We go full Reiko. No damage roll. She's just boobies standing up. That's all she is. Just 0 damage. I think she has boobies. At least she has something. Please. Please. My God. Okay. Okay, that's nice. And that's supposed to be a 4-star, eh? And my 3-star did like 11,000. Are you kidding me? Oh. 10%, yeah, nice. That's what I need. This. Yeah. Big damage, wow. Okay. Let's heal up. 500. That's so lame. Holy hell.
ちですか？ではそのようにこれくらいなら。
Let's finish it off with Raiko.
ならばご覧に空気のためですね。ではそのように。御図天の東方神帝釈天の混合書。なく二人であらゆる敵を撃滅する釈大単位混合書。
There we go.
愛の力の勝利です。
Still not my waifu, by the way. Not even close. I don't like her eyebrows. Really, I don't. And purple is not my thing.
先輩、よろしければこれから
And yet,
一緒
Skaha
に
is fine. Now that's just too purple, you know? That's the difference. Oh, it's time for a... Okay. Oh, special maybe. Oh no, no special. No special. Let's go with... 2. Europa? Europa. Let's go. And then change you into... Oh! It's been a while. Yeah, you. At least I got my bikini on. Alright, can I not like... Status? Oh my god, that's shots. Woo! Spicy! Holy hell. Spiciness, no? There we go. Oh, safe. It's less spicy. Okay. Send in more reinforcements. Send in the collaterals too. Need the sponsors leave yet? Good. Don't worry about the rest. Something really needs the speed. Cause lots of collateral damage, but you know, beggars and choosers. And choosers. H is here too. Picking up a new signal. Be careful, master. That does something weird for this. My beloved you. My beloved me. We shall be as one all time with this cold crash can never do us part. Ah, Romeo and Juliet? What? The peace we shall restore forevermore, then in like us. Oh god, don't touch me, I'm a melting. What? Oh, Romeo and Juliet? I cannot imagine Shakespeare will appreciate this version. Yeah, true. Their touch melts other people? Why? So it's limited what becomes of star-crossed lovers. You know not that I care about any of this crap or anything. They are pretty damn pathetic. Know that it's just a pain in the ass for everyone around. It's nothing more than a stupid delusion. Oh, now I see. it's a pain for everybody except for them. This dragon witch isn't going to let you lose it, get away with it for 1 more second. Okay, now I see. Because the families are not fine with it, and that's probably why it's like a pain to everybody else. I see. Figures. Okay. Sure, then do this as well. Kinda ready. I'll do this.
徹底的にな。そっちですか？はーい。行儀の悪い。これくらいなら。
Not good. My outfit. Then go with this. No. This.
こっちですか？
This.
なんです？
Then this, I guess. Yeah, sure.
そっちですか？これくらいなら。参りますって。
That's not enough to kill this one. Oh my god.
はーい。ご注文でしたらその徹底的にな。え？そこだ。
This? Ooh, nice. Romeo and Juliet, okay. Those are casters. Then we go
食べたアイスの数など覚えてはいない。
on this one. Just click on that on my one. Oh, this. Uh-huh.
クールダウン。テキパキと片付けね。ああ、タロスですね。エンジンを回せ。はい。処刑の時間だ。ご注文でしたらそのように。さあ、おいでなさい。私を守る精霊の体、スギルトゥーカーロー。お見事。逃がす。名をかける不当の魔眼。ロック。行儀の悪い。
Ooh. Oh my god.
さあ、頑張りましょうね。何？
Are you loving me, Nani?
徹底的に了解した。これくらいなら。そこだ。
Alright. So.
なんです？はい。はい。
Hi, hi, hi.
え？
Wait, is it
参り。
in the same voice actor as the one-star character, I think. What's their name again? Um.
なんです？ご注文でしたらその徹底的にな。はい。
Hi.
行儀の悪い。
Idiotto. When does it Idiotto? When she... Oh, never mind. I will never remember the name. Charlotte Corday. Oh my god, Charlotte Corday. That's it. That's the name. It's exactly the same. Oh, can I not like give this to her? Enough? Oh yeah. See, I'm good.
Yes, my master.
Yes, my master.
なんです？はい。公爵の。一点のミス。パーフェクトレイク。
Elegant dance. Do we continue? I think it's fine to stop here. Did a lot. I mean, my throat did a lot. Throat is hurting. Ah. So yeah, I think I'm actually gonna end it here for today's FGO stream. I think it's fine, huh? I think I did like an hour and a half today. It's nice. Oh, let me see. Come on. What is this? An hour and 50. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'll end it here for today. I will see you not Thursday. Thursday I have to do something. So that kind of sucks for FGO. But in the weekend, I took off. I took off because I wanted to be with friends for once. They have to always work when I am free. So like in this weekend, I cannot be with them. So I've taken off some vacation in the next weekend. So maybe in that weekend for a few. But yeah, next week Thursday I'm too busy. Then for today, it's normally after this I'll be streaming Bloodstained, yeah, for a while. I think like about an hour as well. So yeah, see you next week or see you later today.